Welcome to A Course in Miracles Workbook for Students, Lesson 328. I don't know if you just heard my little kitty sneeze. Come say hi. Are you sneezing? I choose the second place to gain the first. What seems to be the second place is first, for all things we perceive are upside down. Until we listen to the voice for God. I'm going to pause here and say, I can't even count the times I've said, wow, everything's backwards here. And not even meaning to quote this lesson, but just realizing how inverted everything is to ego. It's astounding. It's astounding once you see it. But before you see it, that's just life. All the pointless, meaningless, destructive, painful things our ego has us doing to ourselves and to each other that seem like common sense, that are indeed senseless. It seems that we will gain autonomy, but by our striving to be separate, and that our independence from the rest of God's creation is the way in which salvation is obtained. Yet all we find is sickness, suffering, and loss and death. This is not what our Father wills for us. Nor is there any second to his will. To join with his is but to find our own. And since our will is his, it is to him that we must go to recognize our will. I'll pause again and say, to be free from the illusion. There is no will but yours, and I am glad that nothing I imagine contradicts what you would have me be. It is your will that I be wholly, safe, eternally at peace, and happily I share that which you, my Father, gave as part of me. I choose the second place to gain the first. So this is a perceptual play on words, because you're not really choosing the second place, but your ego, my ego, I'll speak for myself, my ego would have me chasing after fickle and fleeting and completely meaningless objectives that can bring me nothing but misery. That's the ego's first objective and only an objective. And if we can let go of that long enough, to recognize that our true will is that we be wholly safe, eternally at peace. And that will is shared. Then we can recognize and realize the madness inherent in the ego's will. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow for lesson 329.